groundbreaking packing tips here on the Lazy Ballerina Club channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Goldie and this is the Lazy Ballerina Club. Hello! In today's video, we are going to continue on with the summer intensive trend and I am going to help you out with your summer intensive packing list. I actually got a few comments asking for a what to pack for summer intensive video and you guys ask, I deliver. This is how it works. So hopefully I can help you out before you sit down to start packing before your summer intensive because it's very overwhelming if you are not organized. So if you are interested in learning how I get organized before summer intensive programs and what I would bring, then make sure you are subscribed down below. Like this video and let's get into the packing list. Before we start talking about the list and what to bring and how many suitcases should you bring for your summer intensive, the first step is to get this hair out of my mouth. The first step is to figure out where you are going for your summer intensive. That is probably like a given in your brain. Once you know the summer intensive program that you are going to, you'll have a better idea of what you'll actually need once you are there during the intensive. And depending on what summer intensive you go to, your list might look a little different. For example, if I was going to the Houston Ballet Summer Intensive this summer, that is a 6-week ballet intensive. I'm gonna need a lot of leotards, a lot of pointe shoes, and all of my ballet essentials. But if I were to be going to, let's say, Lines summer program, that is an entirely different situation. It's a different program. I'm not gonna need as many pointe shoes, probably won't need as many pairs of pink tights. The first step is to figure out where you're going, what you will actually be doing once you are there, and then you can be ready to sit down and start making your list. Now let's talk about the list. I think I've said list about 72 times and we're only like a minute into the video, but it is so essential to make a summer intensive packing list before you actually attempt to pack your life away, because packing for 5 weeks or 6 weeks or even just 4 weeks can be stressful and overwhelming, and it won't be that much fun of a process if you're not organized. I kind of broke my list into a couple of categories. The categories that I have are ballet essentials, dorm essentials, clothing essentials. Is that it? I guess I only have 3 little categories, but trust me, it'll help. Let's start with the ballet essentials category. This is the category that we need to focus on the most in this list because you are going to a ballet summer intensive, so 90% of your time is going to be in that ballet studio in your ballet clothes. I wrote down the obvious necessities that you are going to need for your summer intensives, and those are leotards, tights, ballet flats, pointe shoes, toe pads, sewing kit, jet glue, extra ribbon and elastics, ballet warm-ups, black tights, skirts, hairpins, rollers or tennis balls or whatever other warm-up tools you use. And then the last thing that I wrote under the ballet category is pain meds or like Icy Hot or Voltaren or any just like pain relief, and jazz shoes, character shoes, and ballet booties for warm-ups. Let me break it down a little more in depth for you guys. Typically, when you are going to your summer intensive program, you are either dancing 5 days a week or 6 days a week, which means you're gonna need a lot of leotards. Typically, the classic uniform is black leotard and pink tights, but I know a few programs actually have a color for each level. Maybe you have a uniform during the week and then on Saturdays you get free dress. Do your research when it comes to your summer intensive rules and regulations when it comes to uniforms, because you don't want to show up with all your fancy schmancy leotards and then be stuck in a black leotard for the whole summer. When it comes to leotards, I would say the minimum amount of leotards that you should bring for your summer intensive is the amount of days that you have classes in the week. If you have 5 days of classes before the weekend, minimum 5 leotards. If you have 6, bring that 6. When you are at your ballet summer intensive, you are going to be so exhausted. The last thing you want to do in the middle of your week is laundry. Trust me on that one. Bringing enough leotards and pink tights to last you an entire week of dancing before you have to do laundry is a must if you are able to. So you're just not constantly doing laundry your entire summer, because that is not fun for anyone. So then we have ballet shoes, pointe shoes, and all of the shoe essentials. When it comes to ballet flats, I like to have my one pair that I am using all summer, and then just that like backup pair, just in case something happens or something spills in my dance bag on the way to class. Things can happen, especially when you're away from home. Better safe than sorry when it comes to your ballet shoes. Which brings me to the pointe shoe conversation. The first thing you need to think about is how many weeks your summer intensive program is and how many pointe classes you're gonna have, or if you have variations, or if your technique class is on point this year. All of those factors go into play when you are thinking about how many pairs of pointe shoes you need to bring for your specific program. I just said that all in one breath. I don't really go through my pointe shoes that quickly. I don't have like crazy arches. I don't have like super like banana feet. I never made it through all of my pairs of pointe shoes that I brought for the intensive. But if you are the type of person that goes through a pair a week or even every 3 days, you need to plan accordingly. Just like I said with the ballet flats or even the leotards, you don't want to be stuck with dead pointe shoes or not being able to dance at your best because you ran out of the shoes that you need, or one pair is giving you blisters and you don't have that extra pair. If you are similar to me and you know that you don't go through a full pair of pointe shoes every single week, you don't need to bring 5 to 8 pairs of pointe shoes for your 4-week intensive. And then we have toe pads. I think toe pads and whatever you use in your pointe shoes are probably in the top 3 of most important things to bring to your summer intensive and to bring extras of, because I know personally if I lose a toe pad, I'm done. Like, I can't dance, I'm in pain, I'm bleeding out of my pointe shoe. Figure out what you need in your pointe shoes and bring your one pair, and then bring an extra pair or even 2 extra pairs just in case, because that would be like a nightmare. And to continue on with the pointe shoe conversation, having a sewing kit is essential. Having extra ribbon and elastics is a smart idea. The whole idea when you are thinking of your ballet essentials for your summer intensive is to give yourself some cushion room. Maybe this is your first time away from home. You're not used to being this responsible adult queen at your summer intensive. Bringing a couple of extra toe pads or extra sewing stuff will just make everything easier when it gets time to actually go to your summer intensive. Let's talk about ballet warm-ups, because I feel like I'm about to say the complete opposite of what I've been saying this whole entire video. 9 out of 10 times you are not allowed to wear any warm-ups once class starts, and the only time you are wearing warm-ups is before class and after class, and that's pretty much it. You really don't need that much. I'd say to bring, I don't know, maybe like 3 different options for your ballet classes. Keep it simple, keep it light, keep it easy to throw on and off when you're walking to the studios or leaving the studios. Don't stress on the warm-ups because you're really not gonna be in them. I know that I mentioned pink tights at the beginning of the video, but you're also going to need black tights. Some programs let you wear black tights for partnering or modern or jazz or contemporary class. I don't know, I'd say to bring 4 pairs of black tights, 3. I wouldn't stress too much when it comes to the black tight department. The next thing I wrote down on the list was skirts, but that kind of goes back to the warm-up conversation. 90% of summer intensives don't let you wear skirts in your classes, but I have been to programs that don't necessarily let you wear them for technique classes, but you can throw it on for variations or point class. I'd say to throw in a couple of your favorite ballet skirts in your bag. They don't take up any space, so I wouldn't say to not bring them, but I wouldn't say to bring your entire collection of ballet skirts because again, you probably won't need them as much. Now let's talk about hair stuff. Taking the time to organize all of your hair stuff and hair accessories that you are going to need is a very smart idea to do, which goes along with hairspray, gel, whatever you use in your hair for ballet class. The last couple of things that I have under the ballet essentials category are rollers or tennis balls or lacrosse balls and pain relief. Oh my god, my foot is literally asleep and it's covered in fuzz, so that's cute. I'm trying to see if I have it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Guys, this is my holy grail ballet tool that I always have in my ballet bag, or even if I'm traveling. This thing never leaves my sight, and this is truly my favorite thing in my dance bag, and it is so easy to make. Instead of packing like a huge chunky roller, this goes right into your suitcase or even a carry-on. It's literally 2 softballs that I've duct taped together. This is what I use every single day for ballet class. I never use a roller. I roll out my whole body with this. I use it on my feet, I use it on my back. Don't pack a chunky, huge roller if you don't have to. Then we have pain meds and pain relief. You are going to be sore and you are going to be in pain, and maybe you have blisters or bruised toenails. If you are anything like me, you were not used to dancing as much during the year, and then you get to your summer intensive and you're like, oh shit, like this is a lot of dancing. So having a bottle of Advil or Aleve or whatever you take for pain relief is a must. And if you like Voltaren or Icy Hot or Salonpas or any of that pain cream, that's another thing that I would highly suggest you throw in your suitcase because you are going to be sore, and that's just a given. Okay, that was a lot. That was the entire ballet essentials category. Now let's talk about dorm essentials at your summer intensive, and I promise you it will not be as long as the ballet category was. When you are at a summer intensive program, you are going to need bedding, sheets, towels, toiletries, a shower caddy, shower shoes, laundry stuff, and just like food and snacks to actually keep in your dorm room for ballet class, or even after class when you're just like hanging around in your dorms. 9 out of 10 summer intensive programs are in major cities with CVS, Target, whatever store you like to go to. I'm sure they have it. You don't need to kill yourself by packing bedding and sheets and full bottle shampoo and conditioner and fitting it all into your suitcase before you get to your summer intensive. Buy it all there. I know you want to make it cute, and you can make it as cute as possible, but you are literally never going to be in your dorms. Just save your sweet parents some money when it comes to your summer intensive program. I mentioned that you are going to need laundry stuff, and that is 100% true. When it comes to laundry, keep it as simple as possible. I always like to just get a big tub of those pods. You pop it in the laundry, you get your roll of quarters. Some summer intensive programs give you like a laundry card, and your laundry situation is easy and manageable. Now let's talk about clothing essentials, and this is my last category. Bear with me, we are almost there. You're gonna need shorts and jeans and t-shirts and sweatshirts and all of the above, but you're going to be in a leotard and tights all day. So again, don't pack your whole wardrobe because you're really not going to be in it. I remember when I was at my summer intensive programs, during the week, I woke up and I put my leotard and tights on, I put my warm-ups over, and I would wear that to the ballet studio. And then once I was at the dorms, I would change into like something like really cozy and loungy. After class every day, everyone kind of just like hangs out at the dorms. For your summer intensive program, they give you a list of field trips trips or excursions or day trips that they are going to take you on during your summer. So once you get that list of field trips that you are attending, then you can kind of plan accordingly. One summer they took us to a baseball game, water park, and the zoo. I don't know, just like your typical like summer intensive field trips. Obviously you're gonna need a bathing suit if you're going to water. Groundbreaking packing tips here on the Lazy Ballerina Club channel. You kind of get the point, right? Some programs actually take you to Broadway shows, take you to see the ballet or opera, or I don't know where they take you, but more often than not, summer intensive programs have like one nice fancy night trip that you're gonna want a nice little summer dress in, or a pair of heels, or a nice little cute romper, just in case. Go to a show, or maybe your friends go out to a nicer dinner. You want to get a little dressed up during your summer program. I feel like that is pretty much all you are going to need when it comes to your summer intensive program, but I'm just going to say again, even though I've said it like throughout this whole entire video, plan accordingly, take a second and get organized before you go to your summer intensive. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this summer intensive packing list helps before your summer program this year. And leave a comment down below any other videos that you want to see on this channel. I love reading your comments and giving you the videos that you actually want to see. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed, like this video. I will see you next week. Bye guys!